Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more EU4. Rule Britannia going for the Anglophile achievement. We have finally begun the colonization effort of North America and the Caribbean, or the Caribbean, however you prefer to call it. We now actually have a little bit of land here in Africa as well. Wouldn't mind stealing some more from these guys. They deal in slaves? That's not okay. Do you guys have gold somewhere? I'm opposed to slavery, but I'm not opposed to stealing your gold. This place is even called the Gold Coast. I don't know. Alrighty, so the good news is, as we continue to develop North America, that should end up being resulting in a lot of trade heading off this direction, and guess where most of it's going to end up going? Over in the English Channel, of course, where I have 60% control and can make a fair chunk of money. Which I like quite a bit. Control of the North Sea is looking pretty good, too. Right about now. So, what am I going to do with you, Burgundy? I do still have a claim on Anvers, but I can't imagine that's going to last for a lot longer. I'd really like to take things like Flanders, but look how much development this costs. It's a lot, man. Also, good Lord, Protestantism. Yeah, this is going to be the weakest Catholic game I've had in a very long time. Probably the worst it's ever been on this channel, actually. Alright. So what we need to do then is break this up by a certain number of troops to actually fit our number of transports, because I do not want the general left behind, and that is often what ends up happening. So we need 19 troops. Create a new unit. So let's see, I'm going to assume that that's going to be 6 and 4, so that's 10, that's 19. Let's do one more, that's perfect. So you take James Hudson. He's not very good, but if he dies, Mary ascends to the throne, which is something I want, because Mary is awesome. 636 right about now? Heck yes. I'd also be able to get a heck of a lot more church power out of her, too. That's an added bonus. Hi, Corsica. You thought you could do anything you wanted, didn't ya? You thought in this little island I was going to forget about you, and you're almost right. You were almost right. But now you don't get to enforce your demands. I get what I want. Glory Seeker for James. Well, okay, he does have some redeeming factors now. That's hilarious. Mothball the forts. Don't really care right now. Alright, Baracoa is now self-sustaining, so that colony is done. We're going to get one over here, join all this up. You're going to go over to this direction. Havana is done skis. That's 11 extra development right there. Boom. Plus an important natural harbor, which is always great. We should be able to colonize the entirety of Cuba, and that's going to give me the colony that I'm looking for. And the Chesapeake is looking quite solid right now. Very happy with this. Alright, no more rebels about to enforce their demands. That's over. Thank you. We have rebels in Portugal and Hainaut, but that's kind of it, actually. We're looking solid there. So the troops can start getting ready for some other war. In the meantime, though, let's reduce my army maintenance, save a fair bit of money, so we can start investing in more stuff, like that. A little bit more production at 0.15 ducats a month, I'll take it. Yeah. Why would I not? Alright, we lost our claim against Anvers. See, I told you that was going to happen. Let's fabricate a claim on... See, what I really want are the provinces of Holland. You have a Rhine estuary and an important coastal center of trade, which is really, really good. You know? The problem is, I think it's considered imperial land. It's part of the HRE. So if we did this, we'd have to do the whole, hey, chain of war thing. Again, which is irritating. Irritating to say the least. Who would I even kill? Actually, good question. Who would I even kill? Sweden, maybe? Let's go ahead and spy against them just so I can have a pocket CB in case I need something. I really, really, really do want Holland. That's so much trade. We could dominate the English Channel if I can get these two provinces. It's really going to make Austria unhappy. But Austria is getting to a point where they're starting to outlive their usefulness. Did you just annex this land? Interesting choice, Austria. Interesting indeed. All right, we've gained a conquest casus belli against Burgundy, blah, 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 blah. You guys can transfer over here as well. Merchant defects, gain mercantilism. Yes, please. That's always going to be a good deal for me. Can no longer claim Nordjylland. Well, I don't need to go kill Denmark. I guess that's another pocket CB I could use, but I'd rather kill Sweden, who is allied to Denmark and Muscovy and so on. Actually, Denmark's allied to less people. That would also be a pretty easy way to do things. Let's pull off of France. Can't seem to make them any happier. Lord knows I try. But it's just not going to be enough. Neighboring heretic religion minus 40 is a huge penalty. I'm gaining like 3.4 opinion per year by default just by having Anglican evangelism and backward monarch tick away, but it takes a while. Business and draperies. Base production in Hainaut. Perfect. Or however you call it. Whatever you call this province. It's 19 development now. It's pretty good. It's pretty darn good, actually. We're about capped out on manpower, too. If only I could have a lot more admin power. If only James would freaking die and let Mary Hudson ascend. We'd get so much more monarch points. We'd be making 15 a month. You know how pretty good that is? Answer, it's pretty good. All right, let's see. So we'll take you over there. So I have a claim. I wouldn't mind grabbing both of these, honestly. If I'm going to do one, I might as well do two. Yeah, the other one to care about actually is Anvers. Anvers is a pretty good province. 21 development. This is part of the other problem, though. We're starting to get into land where it, like, really is incredibly high development and very expensive. Very expensive. I could offer knowledge sharing to France. They'd probably be happy with that. I'll save that until later. When I actually think that we have a chance of getting them to 190 and I want to start the integration process, we'll worry about it. We are still behind times in Diplotech. Global Empire is not that important to me. I would really rather just grab the Diplotech and get on time again. Try saving my innovativeness before it becomes a big problem. Native assimilation in Chesapeake. Ooh, that's useful. Extra free hunter population saves me a lot of time. And they even have to convert to your culture, which is perfect. I like that my colonist name is Benjamin Brock. It sounds like a pretty good name. So I can't rival anyone but the Ottomans right now, which means my power projection is going to keep going down, which is a huge problem. We've eclipsed Burgundy, Muscovy. Yeah. At some point, we're not going to be able to get a lot of power projection again. I rose to power too quickly. How long until I can become an empire? I actually can if I had 75 prestige. Oh! Oh! Well, heck, we need to do that. Hey, Diplo support. If I can get 6 more influence, that'd be great, but I don't think I'm going to get it. What could I give? This would not be enough. Close, but it's not enough. I don't think that there's much I can give them. I don't think I have enough states to give to the burghers. They'll only accept certain types of land. I guess they would accept stuff like this. It does have enough Diplo development that it counts. I would need to give him like 21 development. Which is a lot to give up. I'm just going to go ahead and demand it. Yes, yes, you're disloyal. I get it. It's going up. It'll be fine. I wanted the power, dang it. Let's go ahead and build a couple more of those. Keep making money. Gotta spend money to make money. Let's see. Milan is at war with Burgundy, Venice, and Flanders. What did you do? They're attacking Venice? Venice is allied to Burgundy still. Cool. So then, if I wanted to kill Castile, what would my options be? Let's first wait until we finish this. I want to get my claims before I pull off. Returning unlawful territory, you cowards. You guys just haven't figured out you don't have to. Switzerland is going to go kill Savoy. Ooh. So Savoy's in 2 wars now, right? They're attacking against Venice. Truce with Burgundy has officially ended. Could grab the idea. Gonna save for the text still. Sweden! Hello. Schmorgadorga borgadorga. I need Bohuslan under my control. I claim it. Actually, what I want is Delaskagan. Is that the one I want? Is that the mine that's, like, ridiculously good? Yeah, 2 ducats a month from this frickin' province. Delaskagan is really, really, really good. For reasons that have never made a lot of sense, but it's one of the best provinces in the game. It doesn't look like much, does it? But it's good. It's really, really good. All right, we'll go ahead and get a claim against Denmark as well. I guess Nordirland is the only one we can get, so we'll do that. Okay. So if I want to declare war against Castile, Burgundy would still join. They're in debt, and they have war exhaustion. We could call in Austria. It's an option. Colonialism is a new casus belli I can use, but it only allows me to conquer a couple of things. Only stuff I'm neighbored to in, like, Africa. Which I don't see as immensely important. Burgundy is allied to Venice as well. I don't think Venice would join in if we co-belligerized Burgundy. What we could do is call in Austria, go to war with Burgundy, take Holland, peace them out, and then continue the war with Castile until it's done. I actually like that idea a lot. That's a really good idea. That's solid. Yeah, it's perfect. Of course we're going to do that. As long as Venice doesn't join, I don't think it'll be a problem. Let's go ahead and get the troops up here. We'll probably... Well, it looks like Flanders is going to die. Yeah, Burgundy's already having a hard time. If we declared war on Burgundy, I wouldn't be able to separate peace out. So we definitely want to do this with Castile and co-belligerize Burgundy. Definitely the way to go. Let's raise up our army maintenance. Get the troops in position. Center of Reformation is doing some serious work. Scotland's almost fully converted at this point. Started working on Alencon. And grab the Diplotech. Boom! No longer going to be losing any innovativeness. It's only going up by 0.007 per month, but still it technically reduces power costs. It adds up over time. And it means we're actually doing pretty well on the monarch points front. We're about where we want to be. It's a very good sign. Papal State declares war on Savoy. Everyone wants to kill Savoy. Who's allied to Naples, by the way, who's almost dead. Just feel bad for the guys, you know? All right, let's put James Hudson in charge. I want him to lead some fights and try to get killed. Growth of the printing industry. It is time for the next institution. And the Chesapeake has become fully self-sustained. Perfect. Why don't we go to Roanoke next? I'm just going to keep working on 2 different colonies. We need to have both. That will finish off my missions. Settle in America is actually done. We can get in Conquistador. I forgot about this. Let's hold off on that until I actually have some troops that I'm willing to send down there to explore North America. I'm not quite there yet. Let's also fabricate a claim on Den Haag. Pull you. Actually, we'll just keep that spying on you. We'll get some extra spy network. A little bit more siege ability is okay with me. We'll save some military power for war taxes and fast sieges. I want to finish the war with Burgundy as rapidly as I can. So let's declare war on Castile, call in Burgundy, co-belligerize. We're going to call in Poland, and you know what? We might as well use Morocco against them as well, just to make it a little bit easier. I will say that Granada is going to be my war goal. Hopefully Morocco doesn't try taking that, because that would be rude. And let's go to war. This should be very easy to win. Come on, Burgundy. There you go, you little coward. No. Brave, actually. Stupidly brave, but whatever. Is this a fort, too? You have so many forts against France's border, it's almost like you're worried that we're going to, like, go to war with you or something. Flanders is going to die. Milan apparently just took some new tech and got some better troops or something because their morale changed rather rapidly. Looks like something happened up here. Oh, my trade ships just got into a scuffle. Let's go ahead and use my bigger ships. Let's get some war exhaustion by just blockading everything. Get a lot of free money. Hi, Austria. You're going to help me conquer part of the Imperial land, eh? Good. Let's do that. Let's blow open the wall. And also, I'll just go ahead and do a little bit more development. There you go. Okay, there goes Dijonne. That is unfortunate. We're going to lose a statesman. I want to gain prestige because I can form an empire. You guys don't understand. Imperial powers are so good. We'll go ahead and take the cheaper trade efficiency guy. Get a bit of extra diplo power doing that. And we will, of course, blow open your walls. So it looks like Spain took over Gibraltar, which is fine. I'll gain a little war exhaustion for that, but there are worse things in this world. Austria has decided, you know what, we probably should not help them siege down the Imperial land that they plan on taking. I think Austria might be getting smarter. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just worried about other stuff. Are you fighting other wars? No, this is the only one. Maybe you decided it doesn't matter what's going on over here. You should just go and assist somewhere else. There's another fort right here in Luxembourg. Good God. Blow it open. Hey. It saves time, and I'm bored, and I have a lot of military power. Yes, development is technically still better. I know. Burgundy got a gift from Aragon. Excellent. More money for me to pillage. I mean, what? Okay, can we get up here to... they're going to go siege down Den Haag. Okay, Milan, I hope you finish up your war pretty quick. We have some church power. I'm going to go ahead and let it stash up a little bit. We might do something with it later. Maybe I end up needing stability. If we're lucky, James dies. Kind of important that James dies. Zealand's under my control. Let's go ahead and kill this cavalry. Hello, your ships are going to die. Perfect. Still working on these forts. Portuguese separatists have fired. Austria, can you go kill them for me, please? I think you probably can, if you wanted to. Go... Oh, never mind. They got Anvers and stuff. Okay, so Milan's done with their war, which means we need to go finish off, like, Flanders and stuff before they train up a lot of troops. You need to go and siege down 2 forts simultaneously. You need to go here to Ghent, stop Flanders from training up any more troops. That should be easy. Okay, so Burgundy's accepted peace with Milan. So that's done and over with. France, you can go and kill them too. Actually really glad that I kept this fort here. That's super convenient. And for some reason, it looks like we have this land back. I'm guessing France took it. That's pretty nice. You'd think Gibraltar would be like an important center of trade or something in the Sevilla trade node, but they're not. You might think a lot of things, honestly. Brussels! Let's go get Brussels! If you guys didn't watch my Forming the European Union campaign as Belgium, it was a pretty wild ride. I enjoyed that one. The first campaign where I realized that paratroopers really are absurdly overpowered. Because they are. They're so overpowered. All right, new monarch in Morocco, new sultan. Congratulations. I don't care. Let's see. We're blowing up more ships. It's great. Spend some power, blow it open. I'm just bored and lazy. Center of Reformation is still doing some work. We are now converting Man, the Isle of Man. Portuguese separatists have managed to win the fort. I'm surprised they got it so quickly. Flanders is out. Okay. Tell you what. Time to start going down this way. Let's get some troops together and go kill Castile. I do need this fort if I want to take the land, so let's do this. High priority. Colonial company goes bankrupt. Lose some population. I am okay with losing 50 ducats to save some population. Not a big deal. Trade League of Ragusa has fallen. Cottage industry. Economic development is not always without conflict. Merchants, burghers, cities, things. Unrest gain production in 4 provinces. No. I'd rather make the burghers happy and gain some taxes and stuff for now. I mean, 4 production's nice. I do like it, but The easier solution is just go ahead and make the burghers happy right now. Also, let's go ahead and grant them another New World Charter. It's not enough to be a problem, just enough to be okay, but we also get some benefit. Oh. Sweden. I'm going to claim Delaskagan. I don't know how you say that either. Please don't crucify me too much in the comment section. Come on. Why would I know any Swedish or Norwegian? Sack of Den Haag. Or Dutch, for that matter. Or Flemish. Any of this stuff. Traditionally, advancing armies have been expected to supply themselves from what they can plunder before they move through. Blah, 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 blah. As Den Haag fell, it was expected our soldiers to be allowed to loot. What less would happen is the utter destruction of the city. We need better payment routines and harsher discipline. Lose money. Devastation in Den Haag. Lose prestige. Such are the rules of warfare. Lose army professionalism, gain money, and loot the crap out of them. But I do want to keep Den Haag. We're going to gain the army professionalism and lose the money. Oh, we can build supply depots now. That's fun. Okay, Burgundy. I want those. Oops. Mine. Coalition. It's going to be bad. Admittedly. France, what did you want? All of this. This is considered imperial land as well. I could give you Lorraine. I could give you Dijonais. I could give you Artois. No, this is Barrois. If I did this, we're looking at some really serious coalition problems. But they can't form really a coalition for a while, right? No, they totally could. Never mind. It's a huge price to pay to take this land, but we need it. So we're going to just take that and nothing else. I'm going to take your war reps. I'm going to take some serious cash off of you. Yes, please. Releasing nations is not a big deal to me. Canceling subjects, not a big deal to me, because they're part of the empire anyway. Revoke accords against me, and that is going to have to be good enough, unfortunately, because I really can't afford a larger coalition. So, we're just going to go ahead and do this. My coffers go up. We need to begin the coring process of Holland immediately. And, by the way, we can now upgrade my government rank to an empire. We'll gain 25 prestige for doing this. Hooray! We're an empire! I'm a little concerned because my wife is pacing nervously over here, and I'm starting to wonder, should I ask what's going on? Nelia, what's up? You want to talk to me about Saturday? What's going on Saturday? What about it? Think we should reschedule it. Why? Okay, everyone's sick and sad. All right, well, we'll talk about that, I guess, a little bit later. Firearms regiments would give us land maintenance modifier. Oh, my God, no. I do not want to pay an extra 15% per troop. So much. Way too much. Oh. Well, holy crud, France. Look at you go. Yeah, you're doing great. Is Tlemcen... Tlemcen's a vassal? No. How did they get called in on this? Maybe they hired some condottieri. That must be it. They must have hired some condottieri. Look at France go. Why are you mad at me? You know, they make fun of me and Yali when I don't pronounce things right. And when I give it a shot, at least it's adorable that I'm trying, even though I know I'm doing it wrong. She gets mad at me anytime I try to pronounce another language. Every time I try to do some French or Italian. Condottieri. It's something, whatever it's going to be. She's like, you're being pretentious and blah, blah, blah. It's embarrassing. Don't laugh at me. All right, let's go for the blockade impact on siege. That could be useful. James, I need you to get yourself killed in battle. Go. Didn't do it. So selfish. All right. We are going to go for... You know what I'd really like is, I'd really like to have a missionary strength guy, but that's not an option. We can currently afford yearly prestige, lots of admin power, and that's the only reason I'm tempted to do it. Could we go for an Inquisitor for 10 influence, though? The answer is yes. That's even better. We're going to get the missionary strength, level 3, who's cheaper. Make it a lot easier to start getting that unity back up there. Convert these guys a heck of a lot faster, thank you. Condottieri and Yali. She's like, stop it. I will not stop. We'll never stop. I will never stop until people learn to love me for being an ignorant American who can't speak anything else but English, and even then, barely. Learn German with you, she says. Learn German with me, she says. Yeah, I should do that, actually. That would be fun. Propagation of state religion? Absolutely. That sounds like the sort of thing that I want to do. Lose prestige. Navy commission. Allow use of crown lands. Boom! We have a second missionary, and they work faster now. Yay! Let's loot this Spanish. Take everything that they love. I'm going to go ahead and get some more military development because we can. It actually does translate into a tiny bit of the printing press, interestingly enough. What would we need to get the printing press, by the way? It's actually spreading here right now. European 20 development province capital. Does get me something. Plus, we have the spread modifier, which I'm glad that I picked up from the Age of Reformation. Friendly provinces, printing press and loyal clergy present. Not trade company, state religion is Protestant or Reformed. We don't have that. Diplotech, 15. Going to be a while. And if we were Protestant or Reformed, we'd get this a lot faster, but we're not. So the best I can hope for right now is the fact that we have a high development capital. But at least thanks to the institutional spread and truth faith provinces, that is a little bit easier to work with. National epic. Yeah, okay. That's actually a fine with me. I could become the defender of the faith. And the cool thing about becoming the Anglican defender of the faith is the odds of anything bad happening to me are extremely low. Because who am I going to get called in to defend? What we really get is an extra missionary plus monthly war exhaustion reduction, but we have to pay extra tech. Now, granted, we're still 5 years away from having to worry about that. So I actually could technically do this. The extra missionary is not bad. Do I want to declare myself to be the defender of the faith for 500 ducats? You know something? Yeah, I kind of do. I actually think I kind of do. We're gonna. All right, let's get some more claims here against Burgundy. We're going to get a claim on Zealand. And probably Brussels. There you go. We got claims and all that. We're going to squeeze the Low Countries out of them. Bit by a little bit. Aachen has returned some unlawful territory. That's fun. That's perfectly fine with me. So we cannot finish this war until we have finished coring Amsterdam and Den Haag. Defender of the Faith is actually reducing my war exhaustion right now, which is awesome. We're just going to sit around and loot until the devastation is all gone. You guys can stop stacking on me, please. Go to La Mancha. Let's go ahead and just take all their money. And some of you guys are going to go to Extremadura. That one I said wrong. I know that. It's okay, though. Hey, Tlemcen / Morocco, thank you for sieging back this fort. You didn't have to. Tobacco and Roanoke. Hey, by the way, Nyali, I'm colonizing Roanoke and Chesapeake as the British. Doesn't it make sense? See, being a teacher in Virginia, she actually does have to do a lot of Virginia history stuff, including at some point this year taking her students to Jamestown and Williamsburg, which will be pretty cool. Bit of a stressful ordeal, but cool. I don't know. My wife's got a fun job. It's a cool job. It's a hard job, but it's a fun job. I'm proud of her. I'm very, very proud of her. She's like, you don't like helping me, though. You're not wrong. I don't like helping you. It's, like I said, it's a hard job. And while when I'm doing my, you know, this is becoming an incredibly unprofessional episode. I should probably just go ahead and stop here, right? But no, it's funny. It's cute, right? It's good. Hey, Russia formed. Okay, that's mildly terrifying. So any other provinces that I would want to take from Sweden? Varmland, actually. Iron mines are good. Let's do that. We could create some states. And there are some really good states that we could actually go ahead and create. We have some admin power to work with, and we're still a few years ahead of time. And I don't have any ideas to work with, so we might as well do that. That's Vasconia, which is probably a really good province, but not what I want. I wish it would, like, start with the highest province, or highest value province when I'm clicking here. Oh, that was the one I wanted. It's over here somewhere. Hang on. That's the one. This apparently is a really good state. All right. We have the core cost reduction. It does apply to this. 227 power to turn that into a state, but it's an extra 59 development we're going to get directly. The autonomy's still ticking down, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and turn this, Porto, into a seat in Parliament. It's going to be a really good province. We get extra taxes and stuff at 20 development with major colonial ports in the estuary. It's a really good province. I like it a lot. Also, definitely not going to hand that off to the burghers. Do you know what the burghers are, Inyali? Citizens? Kinda. Freeman merchants. In German, it means citizens. Huh. I can see that being true. I'll take your word for it. I don't know. All right. More rebels. More natives. Slaughter them all. Just pass around some blankets. Okay? That'll do the job. That's incredibly racist and insensitive for me to say. It actually was really, really horrible. But, you know, to be fair, right? Okay, so the warfare against the natives and stuff that occurred in the colonization of America and stuff, that is legitimately pretty horrible. Like, and the years to follow, even by the United States. Some pretty horrible stuff. Like, really horrible was done to the Native Americans and so on. I do get that. I cannot blame the colonies for tossing around blankets. I don't think they had a clue what microbes were. I don't think it's fair to blame them for that much. But I feel like some people still blame them for it. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So settle in the Americas. I still could go for the conquistador here. We still need to go for a war against Aragon. And the irony is, if I declared this war now, Austria would not be able to join. Not for a while, anyway. The big problem is we're looking at a whole load of extra aggressive expansion if we go and fight Aragon now. Let's think about this for a second. What would I take from... You know what? Actually, let's think about this next video because I just realized we're out of time. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If so, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, hit that notify bell. And forgive my silly comments with my wife. Sometimes we like to have fun here. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.